Hello everyone and welcome to the Carcode YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name's Sam. I make new car reviews and car content every single week, so make sure to hit subscribe down below for all the latest reviews. Today I'm checking out this is the facelifted 2025 model Isuzu D-MAX. A huge thank you to Isuzu UK for having me along to their UK event of this vehicle. I'm very excited to be showing you around some of the changes today. Here we've got the V-CROSS. This is the 6-speed automatic model. I'll go through the engines and specs in a little bit more detail. I've also been off-roading as well in a DL40 manual model, which was great fun and my first time properly off-roading, and the instructor said I did pretty well, so I was pretty proud of myself. That was a lot of fun. So let's start with the exterior design and what are the changes on the new D-MAX. So I've brought the D-MAX out into its natural habitat to show you around the exterior design. This is a new colour. You may think, well, there's already orange on the D-MAX. This is slightly different. So it was Valencia orange, which is a bit lighter. They've gone for a richer, more premium orange called Sienna orange now, which I love. There's something about an orange pickup truck that I just think looks great. Nissan did it with the Navara a few years ago. That looked really nice. Of course, Ford Ranger, they've been available in orange for quite some time as well. So it just looks really good and it'd be definitely the colour I would choose. Exterior optional paint colours are £600 excluding VAT. All my prices in the video will be excluding VAT, just so you are aware. I'll quickly go through the colours now available on the D-MAX. As standard on all D-MAXes, solid splash white. So very commercial looking. You know when it's muddy, it doesn't hide the dirt well. You can get this guard on the front as well to opt for, just to prevent stone chips on the edge of the bonnet. Obviously, we've got the orange, we've already gone through that. You've got dolomite white, which is also exclusive to V-CROSS. Remember, all optional colours are £600 excluding VAT. You've got the Biarritz blue. This is available on the DL40 and the V-CROSS only. Spinel red. Onyx black available across the range. Obsidian grey available across the range. Mercury silver available across the range. My favourites are the dolomite white and also the sienna orange. Both are exclusive to the V-CROSS top of the range model. If I was going to go for a lower down model, I think the silver is quite nice. Let's move to the front end of the D-MAX. To the front of the D-MAX, you've got a new grille design, which looks quite a bit sportier and just more modern. You've also got new LED lights that kind of extend out a little bit more here. They remind me of a BMW 2 Series in a way. They're stylish. And then you've got this signature up here, the new signature, which looks really great. It's got an overall more impactful look on the road. You've also got the new LED fog lights as well down here, which look great. This is a two-tone design as well, so you've got this graphite grey grille, which really looks great against any of the colours available, just as a little bit of a contrast, and a Isuzu proudly across the front. It all looks really nice, a very smart look, especially because it's getting quite competitive, the pickup market now. You can see Isuzu have put the indicator into this LED signature and it looks really nice, just a modern and very clear direction. But I'll show you the rear lights now. On DL40 and V-CROSS models such as this one, these sections are LEDs, so your signatures are LEDs, which is nice. However, your indicator bulbs and reverse bulb, etc. are just still normal bulbs, which is a bit disappointing. However, they are still very clear as to where you're going and they do the job well. They call this the triple shield and it's just an evolution, slight tweak to what we've seen before. The bonnet has been made a bit squarer, so you can actually judge the size of it a little bit better. I always find these trucks quite easy to drive, pickup trucks, because they are so big, but they're very easy to kind of judge where exactly you are on the road. I just find the length obviously is a bit tricky, but most pickup drivers are very used to them. Get these new 18-inch matte-ish, they called them matte wheels on the V-CROSS, which look nice. You get a diamond cut on the DL40 and just a silver alloy on the DL20. So all alloys, and then the utility is where you get the steel wheels. And if you're looking for a real utilitarian, get the job done truck, then you'll go for one of these. This is the D-MAX Utility, the standard model. You get steely wheels, which is fine, obviously. You can get this in a single cab, extended cab, or double cab like this one. The single cab two-wheel drive starts at $27,495 excluding VAT. So these have gone up quite a bit recently, and for the facelift, again, But yeah, it just has the same tweaks to the front. Of course, you've just got normal halogens, so nothing fancy, but all models have got a rear camera, and this has got the 8-inch central touchscreen as well. So you've got higher connectivity even on these bog standard models essentially. So you get plastic bumpers, as you see, and you can have this in 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive. So quite a bit of flexibility there with the utility range as well. And this is the DL40 I went off-roading in earlier, and you can see it adds a bit more style. So you've got the chrome handles and chrome mirror caps. I'm not too sure how I think about this. I think chrome's kind of had its day now. To me, it does feel a little cheap, but I guess it adds a little bit extra to the vehicle rather than just having them plain or body coloured. You've got the diamond cut alloys, which are really nice. They're a new wheel design as well for the car. Side steps, a few different bits and bobs. From V-CROSS to this, there's not a massive amount of difference. The V-CROSS gives you a 9-inch display instead of 8-inch in this, and a few little tweaks. But in terms of safety and everything, they all get a 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating. They all got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto wireless, so they've all got a great bit of kit on them. And you can opt for a Truckman hardtop should you wish for more practicality. Obviously getting it colour matched looks great with the vehicle, and you can also of course order this when you spec up your D-MAX from the factory. To the rear of the truck, there's no big changes apart from V-CROSS is in the sticker along the back now. It's kind of proudly across if you do get the V-CROSS.
And a bit more power, go on, and over to the left, keep it going, go on, go on, go on, bit more power, bit more. That's it.
Wow.
And off the power, just let it just go down here on under its own steam. So if you take your foot off the accelerator,
yeah,
you'll feel the anti-stall working.
Wow.
So what we'll do here, when we before we get on that side slope,
yeah,
we'll just come to a stop. That's it, lovely. You can keep it in second.
Mm-hmm. This is very impressive.
Just stop there. And all we do is we just let them clear the obstacle in case anything happens.
Yeah.
Okay, and you see where I want you to go, and you'll see the angle that we'll be over at on there.
Yeah. So it's 30 the max that it's meant to do?
Well, yeah, but we push it
push it a little bit.
We'll push the boundaries a bit.
Okay.
Okay, so when you're ready,
so I'm in second gear now, give it a bit more torque.
just keep it like that. Just keep the power like that.
Ooh.
Now, what angle are we at? Let's have a look. Go on, keep it right, nice and high, nice and high. And then follow it over the hill there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to turn off the rough terrain mode.
Okay.
Can you feel a difference?
Yeah.
Now I noticed it straight away.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes a massive difference.
So back on again.
Wow.
Feel it?
Yeah.
So
that's
what
really
it does,
good.
it actually does, it works for you. And you will need a bit of grunt to go up here.
Okay.
But not too much.
Not too much.
Nice and straight, that's it. Right, go on, 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 go on. That's lovely. And off the power. That's it. And again, now just increase the power. And you can see the cane over to the right. So slightly right. And let the hill descent do its work.
One thing that's definitely surprised me is how light the steering is as well.
Yep, it's electronic power steering, so it is very positive. So you've done this before.
Yeah.
So I won't talk you through this. I want you to do it yourself.
Okay.
I want you to do this section yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
So without any tuition, you've got it exactly. You come off that's it. And once you feel you're in the bottom here, then you increase the power again. And back off. That's great. We're just going to stop here in the water, so you can see there how the grip's coming in.
Yeah.
Keep it going, that's it. And off the power. Fantastic. So stay off the power. And back on it again. Go on. Go on. Keep it going. You can see where the canes are? That's where I want you to go between. And off the power. brilliant. And off again. So let the hill descent do its work. And you can see that one going down the hill over there.
Wow.
Around the top. So not the first one.
The second one.
Okay, you can see where the arrow is.
Yep.
So not this one.
This one here.
Yeah, you can choose this one. So round you go, and as you turn in, take your feet off everything. So right away from all the pedals.
Yep. Straight wheels. Wow.
That's it. And across the bottom here. Doing really well.
Thank you.
Someone that hasn't driven off-road. And then what you do is just let the steering find its way in these ruts, yeah?
Yeah.
Because it'll find its natural path through here, yeah?
Yeah.
Feet off everything. And then feed it back in again. Straighten your wheels, that's it. Hear it all working away?
Yeah.
Feet off everything because we're going downhill. So as I say, the good thing is you're on normal road tyres.
Yeah.
You've got side steps on the vehicle.
Yeah.
You know, but it's still managing.
It's doing it.
A lot of people think you've got to rev. You don't actually have to do that.
Just need the low down torque.
Yeah, you do. You need that low down torque, and you let the vehicle work itself.
Yeah. This is definitely a good test
Oh, it is.
of its capabilities.
So it's a capable vehicle, yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Just a concentration. We'll let them clear completely up the top.
Yeah.
So let them clear completely. So once they start going round, off you go.
Okay.
So you can see where I want you to go, yeah?
Yeah.
So bit of power, go on, go on, go on, a bit more, go on, bit more, go on, a bit more, go on, 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 go on. Good stuff. Oh, that's brilliant. Well done.
Thank you.
Excellent. Well done.
That was fun.
Well done. That was really good.
Thank you.
Now we can see here the professional driver. The one in front struggled a bit. Now, it's obviously got some natural talent, this guy, that he doesn't know.
Oh, maybe. It's the teachers. It's the good instructor.
Excellent. What was that, 10 quid I promised you for? Round you go, and feet off everything. So feet off everything now,
Yeah.
and just steer the vehicle. And you can hear it, yeah? And you can actually feel it
You can.
biting in, you know, because that hill descent is working.
Yeah. Can we try a bit without the rough road on for just a moment?
Yeah, sure.
So this is without the rough road on, which is the new mode, and you can feel it. It's got less grip and it's sliding a bit more. We'll pop it back on.
Does it come back on?
Yeah.
Feel it straight away.
Yeah.
And you can hear it. You can hear it's actually working away for you.
It's really good. Great feature.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Go on, off you go. Go on, go on. Let it fall in the ruts. That's it, off you go. Go on, 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 go on. Keep it on, and off. There we go, look at that. Fabulous. See, the rough terrain mode, what it does, in two-wheel drive, you have more control over the throttle and the braking.
Mm-hmm.
In four-wheel drive, it has more control. It delivers it to where it's needed.
Yeah.
Keep it like that, that's brilliant. Keep it nice and high.
It does a good traverse as well.
That's it, then just drop down. Go on there a bit more. Go on. That's it, go on. Fabulous, that's brilliant. We like this. We like that a lot.
Fun. So I just went off-roading then in the manual DL40 D-MAX. It was incredible. Pat was my instructor, he was great. I really enjoyed it. I've never been off-roading before and he said I did a pretty good job. So I was pretty proud of myself going up those steep inclines and using that rough terrain mode made a massive difference as well. It just kind of felt a bit more stable and like the power just went to which wheel needed the power basically. So if you did start to skid or slide, it just kind of kicked out of that quite quickly within a few seconds, and then you could put the power back on and get up the hill or what have you. Also the hill descent control and the anti-stall all worked so well together. So basically I left it in second gear, didn't need to use my clutch even going a couple of miles per hour. It just figured it all out, which is great. So I've taken the D-MAX off-road, but let's take it on-road and see how it performs there. We can take it up to a little bit higher speeds now on the actual road. I've got it in two-wheel drive, which is suitable for normal roads. Now it's a 1.9 turbo diesel with 164 brake horsepower, 360 Newton meters of torque. It's chain driven as well, so it doesn't have a wet belt, which is another bonus of the Isuzu. 0 to 62 takes just under 13 seconds, so it's no quick vehicle, and they don't do any other engines, unfortunately. Even on the top of the range Arctic trucks, which are £70,000, they're just kind of a bolt-on kit to these, so they're not actually any different. In Australia, they do get a 3-litre turbo diesel, but we unfortunately don't get that. Now, where a lot of things have been adjusted is terms of the driver's assistance systems. So all your active features are really designed to keep you safe on the road, which is great, especially from a truck. They've changed adaptive cruise control to the intelligent adaptive cruise control as well, and you can have the active lane keeping assist on from start, so you don't have to be a certain speed. The rough terrain mode is a really great feature for the off-road. As I say, it really made a big difference. We're going 53 now and it's quite loud. It's no hiding that it's a diesel engine. You know it's got that kind of grumbliness of a diesel. Put your foot down. Is not the quickest either there from 53 to 60. Does take a bit of time. Of course, we've got the 6-speed auto here, which is just a traditional automatic gearbox, so that shifts okay. You can pop it into manual mode as well, but there's no paddles to change the gears. Solid truck, and the off-road capabilities on this are fantastic. What I also like about it is the fact that you can have a manual even on this top of the range V-CROSS, which is competing with the Ranger Wild Track, for example. It's massive, of course, but it's really easy to drive. You see there, you hear the grunt of the engine quite a lot. Fields and farms is where this car thrives. That's what it's designed to really do. It's national speed limit. It does the job. It's not scarily slow or anything like that. It picks up where you need it to. There we go. That shifts well there, so it kicked down all right there. An SUV is going to be more comfortable and refined, but it's about the off-road capability. Your normal family standard SUV isn't going to be able to get through the mud like this does, or up and down obstacles, or tow 3.5 tons, is it? So it's also a great option for a caravan owner, the D-MAX. The payload in the bed is just shy of a ton, which is quite impressive as well. Quite standard now in the industry. It's agricultural, but inside it feels, you know, quite premium. This steering wheel's really nice. All the materials are nice. The screen's quite good. I'd go for the manual one if I was going for this sort of vehicle, just for that more control. And also it was great even off-roading. I just left it in second gear. I didn't need to touch my clutch unless I come to a complete stop. It was perfectly fine. It's got anti-stall and also hill descent, and all that just did its thing, so it was perfectly capable. Those few tweaks are great, and it's keeping up its 5-star Euro NCAP safety rating, which is really impressive for a truck. Of course, having that ladder frame chassis can cause some sort of safety problems with a vehicle, how it performs in crash tests, which is why the Nissan Navara never got the 5-star safety rating. High specifications like this V-CROSS just add to those creature comforts, so if you are spending more hours in the vehicle or do the occasional longer journey, you've got the comforts to do so. If you are wanting something super comfortable that can also do a lot of motorway cruising or just more refined, The Ranger and the Amarok do provide that. The 10-speed auto on a Ford just picks up quite nicely, but of course they do come at a higher cost. There's a lot of brand loyalty with Isuzu and their trucks because they've been making them for such a long time. People will keep coming back to them again. Obviously you save a few £1,000 getting the manual. You save a bit on fuel as well, as you'll get a little bit more miles per gallon. And you have a bit more control, which is nice. It just suits it a bit better, I think. And the rear camera is really good as well. So you've got the new camera, which is good. This is the 8-inch system on the DL40. The steering's very light, which you don't expect for this sort of vehicle. You expect it to be like heavy, like a Land Rover, but it's incredibly light, which makes driving easy, actually. You got a normal handbrake, not leather wrapped, unfortunately, on this top spec. There's a few things, obviously, that do feel cheaper, but most of it is quite good quality and nice inside. And stepping inside the Utility, of course, it's not quite as premium as the DL40 or V-CROSS I was in before. You've got a plastic steering wheel, but it's quite a nice feeling one. You can get ones that are quite grainy and horrible. That's not too bad. Plastic gear selector. Everything's quite plastic, but it's all practical, of course. If you're getting muddy all the time and dealing with animals, it's just easy to have something that you can just wipe down. You've still got the new infotainment screen as well. This one is a 4-wheel drive double cab model, and this is 31,595 excluding VAT. Good old-fashioned key on this one. You've got the 8-inch central screen, which is quite good to have. Even that connectivity on something like this is great. If you're out on the farm, you're still going to want to listen to music or have your Apple CarPlay on there so you can do your calls and everything. Is absolutely fantastic. The climate control is physical on this one, whereas on the higher up models you've got the kind of digital dual zone climate control. No heated seats on this one. They are standard from DL20 and above, so they're not on the Utility range. Honestly, it's well screwed together. It's pretty hard wearing. Same engine and everything that you get on the other one. You still get the rough terrain mode, so if you just need something that's going to do that off-road job, then this will do the trick, no problem. And inside the low to mid-spec DL20 model, it's a mixture of the Utility and the DL40, if you like. So it's still got the plastic steering wheel, still got the plastic selector, obviously not as nice materials, but this has got nice cloth seats, which are nice and comfortable, heated as well. DL20 and above have got heated seats. Still got the 8-inch infotainment. This one is a DL20 double cab, 4-wheel drive, and this starts at 33,395 excluding VAT. So a few £1,000 more than a Utility model. You've got an integrated step here. What would be nice though would be integrated steps on the side like we see on the Ranger. I really like that feature, but this is still obviously useful, but not so much if you've got the hardtop. So this has got the Truckman hardtop, of course, on the hydraulics. Another nice thing, here we go, very slowly, is the fact that the tailgate is actually on a hydraulic strut as well. So it slowly comes down and it's not too heavy to lift up. So that's really nice. Of course, then you can sit on this. As you can see, this has got a bed rug, so it's nice and carpeted in the back, more like what you'd see in a traditional car rather than a pickup truck. So quite practical if you want to just put things in the back and have it as a normal vehicle. Of course, it's not in some ways practical as a family SUV. Interior space not being as much, especially in the rear of the vehicle, but that's the same with all pickup trucks. And in the back of the D-MAX, what's it like? Well, as with all pickups, they never have really a lot of backseat space, and it's the same with the D-MAX. You do have a nice armrest though that comes down with cup holders. That's comfortable, it's nice, it's easier to pull out than the Ranger one. A bit of a struggle, but no, that's easy enough. Got a little hook here. That's quite good. Just like useful little things. You've got a USB-C port back here as well, and it feels quite comfortable in the back of here. You've got middle seat. How's that? Comfortable middle seat actually. That's not too bad. The back's a bit firm, but nothing bad at all, and I think people will be quite happy. Also, these do flip up and you've got some storage space under there. A little bit of storage space just there. So that was my quick first look of the 2025 Isuzu D-MAX range. It was really great to see the new truck, see the changes on the vehicle, and also my first time properly off-roading, which was a lot of fun. So a huge thank you to Isuzu UK for having me along to this event. It's been really great. So many trucks to test out. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy it and hopefully it informed you of some of the changes on the 2025 model year facelift. For more new reviews, make sure to subscribe down below and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.